All right, welcome everybody to another episode of the Watch Along Stream. As always, I'm your host, Edwin Acevedo. I'm here with the crew, the one and only Sim in the house. What's going on, brother?
Hello, happy to be here. And right now we're watching one of Frank Miller's animated movies, Year One.
Yeah, surprisingly, this ran away with the poll this week. So
Yeah.
we've been doing the animated kicks. So we're going to be taking suggestions for next week's episode. Feel free to drop them in the chat. You know the daily. We also got Beacon in the house. What's going on, brother?
Hey, not much. Just yeah. Get ready to watch this movie.
That's right. We got El Gargoyle in the house showing up here. What up, brother? And last but never least, you got the one and only Gunpowder Mark himself in the house.
What's
What
up?
up, brother?
Excited to watch this Frank Miller adaptation. Still a little salty that the Green Lanterns didn't win, but hey, it's still good.
So is next week.
Yeah. Well, maybe we'll get in another time, and this might be opening the door to maybe watching The Dark Knight Return, 1 and 2.
Yeah, there you go, man. I'd be in for that.
Yep.
Do a double feature sometime. That'd be cool.
Yep. That makes actually a full 2-hour movie. That's not bad.
There you go.
We've done worse. We watched
We did
Jiu-Jitsu.
that. We did.
Why you gotta derail the stream, Sim? No, we don't talk about jujitsu.
I will, was because I found out that the guy that played in Jiu-Jitsu, that guy there, that's supposedly the hero, he's going to be
The
playing
lead?
Johnny Cage. Yeah.
That's
Fuck out of
true.
here.
Yeah, he's Johnny Cage now.
There's another reason for me to boycott this fucking Mortal Kombat movie. That dude was awful. No energy, nothing. Just
Could you imagine him playing Johnny Cage? Just the
Mediocre.
absolute low energy.
especially
nothing.
after Lyndon Ashby killed it in the first one. That iconic no, that can't happen. But anyway. Yeah, guys, please like, share, subscribe. Let everybody know we're here hanging out. You can join Sim's Discord. The link's in the description if you don't have the movie. But yeah, we'll just be chilling out here. We're bringing this back after taking a couple of weeks off. Doing the animated style makes it a little easier because then the movies aren't as long. Yeah, so we can just kind of come in here, bang them out. But yeah, we're gonna stay on the animated kick for the next couple of weeks. So please drop any suggestions in the chat. Let's see. I'll saying interesting that they had both Ben McKenzie and Bryan Cranston in Year One. Cranston is the best Commissioner Gordon. There you go. Little gargoyle factoid for all of y'all. Yeah, guys, let's cue this up and let's give
Hold on a
everybody a little content.
I'm writing. Hold on. I'm writing in the chat. You told me to write in the chat. Hold on.
Yes, that's what the chat is there for, people.
There you go. Here's one. And this one. There you go. We're good to go. So, 3,
2,
1,
play.
go.
Gargoyle asks, why did WB make Liu Kang and Kung Lao lame as side characters? Brother, there's 100 million questions I want to ask Warner Brothers.
It's kind of like when they did the Street Fighter adaptation when they made Ryu and Ken. Those
Side characters,
side characters. And that's like the main characters that everybody loved.
I saw the new one, and he's right. Like, dude, they're really lame.
That's rough.
And the new character is really you don't even give a fuck about him. He's like a lame imitation of Johnny Cage with a wife and a daughter, and that's it. And he's the son of Scorpion.
Yeah, real quick. Your stream on the Hangout is just 2 dots. It's saying you minimize your application. Sim.
Okay, give me a sec.
Okay.
And Cranston was really good in this.
Yeah, that's good animation in this.
It really is. They're knocking it out of the park with the animated stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, that's the cool thing about there's tons of like options and stuff. We still haven't done like any
Is
of the
that better?
Hellboy movies or anything.
Not yet.
Lots of options, people.
Okay, fantastic. I'm going to be watching this on YouTube then.
Let's try again. I decided to lock the 16er. Boom. Still not working?
Nope.
Let me restart my Discord and I'll be back.
All right.
Should we pause the movie or?
I'm letting it go for the moment.
Yeah, I can catch up.
Yeah.
If it doesn't work.
It's just started.
That's the first time that shit happens, though.
Hey, man. Yeah, pretty good run without technical difficulties.
Yeah.
Working now?
I'm hearing something.
Way.
I was hearing something. Okay. Fuck this shit. I'll rent it on YouTube.
Okay. All right.
It's all right.
That's weird.
Yeah. Okay, what's the timestamp?
3 minutes 22.
Oh, Gago says Rango.
Rango. Is that Johnny Depp movie with a lizard?
Yep.
Never saw that one.
Alfred.
Everybody's always got their own take on the Wayne Manor, but it always seems to have columns in the front.
Mm-hmm.
I think columns just say this house is really big.
I need to get columns from my house.
Just throws them in the dumpster. Screw this 16-year-old kid. I think he killed him.
Yeah, almost.
Yeah, it's a little brain damage. He'll survive.
Not the end of the world. It's only a flesh wound.
He's just a little brain dead. It's still good. He's still good.
Mm-hmm. You can still walk, just not very straight.
Yeah. This guy just leaves a wake of destruction.
Yeah, man, that's Gotham for you.
Yeah, we do our things differently here in Gotham as he
Also.
proceeds to have a car flip 6 times.
Yeah, no, Jimmy, I'm just gonna burn down this orphanage. Don't be a little bitch.
Just let it happen. I mean, that's the only thing I thought it was weird that they made Catwoman a prostitute in year one.
She was a prostitute?
In year one, yeah, she was a street worker.
In the comic?
Mhm.
Or in this?
In the comic, and this.
Both. Yeah.
I don't remember that. Huh.
Because to me, she was always one of the tops, cat burger.
Yeah. I just don't remember the prostitute thing.
Yeah, like the animated portrayals, definitely the best.
He hasn't even assaulted one criminal. Like, not even one. But on the force 3 months. It's ridiculous.
Like Jim, he hasn't put anybody in the hospital or anything.
I mean, there's one time where I thought he was going to.
We have nothing on him. No, but that's it. They have nothing on him. That's why they're worried.
Yeah.
Gargoyle thinks she's a dominatrix. There's no scene of her having sex for money.
Yeah, but that's El Gargoyle, dude.
Okay, making a point, you know. Damn, right in the head.
That'll do it. He said to him while he was unconscious.
Like, where does he have any fucking idea in his head that that's gonna end there?
It's funny to me. Like, he has no idea whether or not the dude's conscious. Let this be a warning, and then walks away.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, we told him. Are you sure he got the message? Well, I'm sure he did. I'm sure he got it.
Well, that's a good point.
What's a good point?
Gargoyle.
And what is the point?
She says she's fully clothed with her client, who has sex fully clothed. That's hilarious. See, no good deed goes unpunished.
That'll teach you to protect hookers.
That'll teach you to end child prostitution.
You know, I think that's funny. It's like those two can fight so much, but they get ordered and beat up by a pimp that cannot put up a fight. Come on, is that not funny?
What I think is funny is that he's clearly trying to stop a pimp from hurting a little girl, and Catwoman's like, "Fuck this guy."
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what drugs will do to you.
Yeah, the scar, you're scary.
Mm.
It's hardcore.
And this was before they had cages. This was the specific moment in Gotham where they the police lobbied to have cages in their police vehicles.
Silly Mark, this is Gotham. They still don't have cages.
They don't give a shit.
They don't give two fucks about none of that. The Joker got out for the 15,000th time. Fuck it. We'll get him next time.
Yeah, we'll get them next time. I don't feel like running.
They do things a little different over in Gotham.
It's like, listen, I don't care if another officer gets choked out by a criminal. We don't have that kind of money.
Cages.
Costs.
We don't need no stinking cages. Back in my day, we used to choke out criminals, and they never got up until they got to station.
That's why they do things differently. They have to choke them out.
I was like, half the villains have superpowers. What the fuck are they gonna do? I don't know. It is what it is.
Yeah, when you've got a guy who can, spray you with some sort of gas and make you see your worst fear, it's pretty hard as a cop to really come back from that. I could see them being like, yeah, just don't even let them do anything. Just immediately start hitting or shooting.
Well, the funny thing is like,
Always love that scene.
if like if you're any sort of like law enforcement or anything, you're basically fucked. It doesn't matter where you go. Like, there's always gonna be some weirdo. I'm just trying to stay away from the big cities. Like, can I go to like some rando city in Wisconsin? They might not have super villains there.
Shit. Well, I mean, you'd think that, but like, look at what happens in Kansas in Smallville. You know,
Yeah.
Nobody's safe.
I mean, you'll be safe most of the time, but occasionally you might get flattened by a Doomsday versus Superman battle.
Yeah.
You and your little sister with your newly divorced mom get your house flattened and blown up.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is pretty badass.
Oh, nice.
Fucking hey, dude! I fucking love that scene.
There you go. It's time to send a message.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. 15-foot cannibal.
You want to act
alligator
like a
humanoid.
You want to act like a bitch? Well, you get beat like a bitch.
And then left nude in the snow. That's how they did things where Jim Gordon's from.
Yeah, because you don't want people asking you like, why are you naked? Why were you naked?
And
Well,
there
Like,
you go.
how'd
like,
your anus feel?
like, yeah, looks like we got to go pick up Johnny from the woods again. Yeah, he was naked, beat up. He's into some freaky shit, man. I keep telling y'all keep playing, but
Told you I was into those eyes wide shut type of shit.
Every week.
right,
Yeah, how does he
like,
do this every week? Never fails. Friday night, 10 o'clock. Tresks nude in the snow.
okay.
The Mark of Zorro.
That's something we could watch. The remake.
Oh yeah, with Banderas.
I'd watch the original, dude.
Man, I'm not doing no black and white, son.
Ah, they did a colored remastered, but just saying.
No, I've been down to watch the remakes. It's all fun.
There it is. Cover for what is that? 401.
By the way, you guys notice something?
What?
It's a pretty empty mansion there.
It's pretty what?
It's a pretty empty mansion there.
Yeah.
No?
Hey, it's year one. He's just starting his collection.
Yeah, I'm saying it's missing a couple, nice frames, picture frames, and
He's
nice
got
little
he's got his chair and
mini
his dad's
fridge.
statue. That's all he needs. He's just sitting there staring at him for hours and hours while Alfred wonders if he's really okay. And a bell to call Alfred.
Yeah, this place is a little empty. I'm gonna need to find some evidence to fill it up.
World's greatest dad.
That's completely illegal, but hey, you're in a rush. I get it.
Doesn't even put his. They're just like, oh my god, car. Doesn't even put his light on.
Nope, like fuck that.
Tired of this city.
It's like, you know what? If the cops ain't gonna bother, I'm not.
Yeah, exactly.
I really like that. Year one was great because not only does it show you the introduction of like the year one of Batman and the, Frank Miller world type of thing, but Gordon is such a freaking badass. Like they introduced that character in a different light.
Yeah, he goes
Like, it's
from
also-
being he goes from being like the goofy police commissioner that you see in like the 60s and 70s,
Mhm.
and then being into this like hardcore badass into the mid 80s. Man, Frank Miller had to have some weird trauma growing up because he does a lot of stuff with like kids.
That's one of the most horrifying things that people can imagine.
Yeah.
And it's subjects that people don't really like to, It's always been one of Frank Miller's stuff, things.
Does that a lot.
I wouldn't say taboo, but yeah.
I'm not saying it's bad or anything. He's a hell of a writer. He's got to be one of the best writers I think that's ever
Mhm.
written Batman. but it's just, it seems to be a reoccurring theme.
Oh, Gargoyle says he was mugged all the time in New York.
Well,
They'll definitely get you thinking about crime and all this other shit.
yeah, and he was in New York when it was a cesspool too. So that makes a lot of sense.
It still is, just a different kind now.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. It's a hell of an uphill battle for a cop in a crooked precinct.
Like, it's for you, Jonna. Like, man, that's a lot of work.
Like trying to save a dude's life and then getting your ass kicked while you're saving the
Yeah.
friend's life.
Like, man, I would never want to be a superhero. Not like none of these assholes.
The classic drawing that everybody shares.
I like how this is a world where like they've had superheroes in the past, and yet the idea of a giant bat is outlandish to them.
I don't think there was superheroes that much before Batman and that Frank Miller verse, because he was one of the older superheroes.
Okay.
I mean, Superman should still be around before him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
And there's the JSA and all that.
Alan Scott's Green Lantern.
Gargoyle studied a lot about Frank Miller. Year one was more about Gordon than Batman. Dark Knight was more about Gotham. And Batman and Robin All Stars was about Dick Grayson.
Mm-hmm.
Gotham the TV shows also. Guess you can say loosely based on this kind of like idea of like before Batman dealing with Gordon. Even though that show went completely bonkers.
Yeah, I heard it got pretty out of hand.
Yeah.
I never actually sat down and watched it.
I don't know. There's parts I like, other stuff I couldn't stand. It's a
Yeah.
very 50-50 show. You either like it or you hate it.
Oh,
Pretty
yeah.
after like season one, you'll pretty much. And then it gets crazier. Actually, after season two, you'll probably kind of be able to tell. I
That's
tapped
bad.
out like before the last season. I think I saw saw the finale.
Uh,
I mean, I've seen worse.
yeah,
It just, just a little too weird for me. They did have a great cast though. Mackenzie was great as Jordan, as Gordon. Donald Logue as Bullock.
see, there's those columns, man. This is a big house. This is one of those guys. Be like, couldn't he have pointed him another direction? We walk in and we see that.
Was a cat person.
That's a concussion.
Mm-hmm.
Like, get him.
Doesn't really work in today's society now with all the blood. Because they'd be able to test all that shit for DNA.
Amazing. You know how much DNA Batman has left in Gotham?
Yeah, but they do have to have the DNA on record, though.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I'm sure, when they look up the match, is probably some dead bum.
That would be actually really smart. I could see Batman doing something like that.
Yeah.
Only problem is when Bruce Wayne gets in the hospital.
Yeah, yeah.
That's why he brings the hospital to him.
There you go. Gotta love this, they're just like, all right, well, we kind of have cornered the Batman, so let's just bomb the fucking city.
Hey, that building, nobody lives in there. Let's just burn it
That's
down.
fair. Yeah.
That'll take care of the bat problem. Right. Utility belt. And some dead bum
Yeah.
burnt to a crisp. It's like Jesus. Danger. Danger. Gargo says Barbara mentioned Superman, and Arfonsky and Miller worked on a year one script for the 2005 that Nolan got on the project.
Hell yeah. It's cool stuff. I always love it when the original writers and stuff get in on projects like that. It doesn't always mean it's good, but I like the effort.
Hollywood is a weird place, man.
It really is. It really is. Sometimes it ends well. Like, RoboCop was basically a Judge Dredd movie that they lost the rights to Judge Dredd to, and then just kept working it, and then it became RoboCop. So
Then they got Frank Miller to write the sequel.
yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Sequels.
Yeah. Did they?
But they
actually
changed the
keep-
script. No, they
I was
changed it a
gonna
lot.
say,
Yeah.
3 was definitely not the original. I know that 2 was mostly what he wanted, but they changed a lot of that too.
Yeah. Lois was actually a badass in that one too.
I like how Miller gets this like perfect. Like this would definitely be the response of a corrupt city. Like how they would react to something like this. To be totally honest, like he hasn't really done a whole lot that's super bad. He's just pissed off like the criminal element that's corrupt. So they're throwing everything they have at him. I love that.
Hail, Chris. The question, Chris, is why aren't you here on the panel?
He's at work. Right now he has Mondays and Tuesdays off. So if we do a watch along on those days, he'll be here.
Oh, these guys are like stormtroopers. Oh, what a bunch of morons. Instead of shooting that 5,000 times, you idiots could have just shot it a couple times, and then the rest of you could have just gone
Mhm.
to the side, and the other could have gone to the other side, and it would have been over. Just the best and the brightest work for Gotham. It's all right, Chris. I forgive you this time. No, man, we need you paying your bills. We need you backing those books, brother.
Mm-hmm.
I do want to know where Hex Allen is. After I crowned him the Doodle and Chill champ, you'd think he'd at least show up in the chat or something.
You think?
Shame, Hex, shame.
Man, people really hate bats too. That would have.
See,
Mhm.
now we know why the virus got started.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's all Bruce's fault. Messing around with all those bats in Gotham. Come on, Chris. You are, brother. We love you for it, brother. Wow. Let's just checking Chris's channel. He's already to 242 subs.
Mhm. By the way, we're at 40 minutes 5 seconds.
You're almost at 300 subs. So, Mark, when are you starting your channel?
Well, I've been planning on doing it for quite a while. I've just trying to figure out some of the kinks. If I can get the emulator to work, across like a network, you know, then I'll start making videos and stuff. But I haven't been able to get one to work really well, so still looking around. I'll find something though.
It's a trap.
It's always a trap. Guess everybody's just playing dress up in Gotham. Huh?
Mm-hmm. The trend picked up pretty quick.
I'm just glad Bruce has stopped stealing stuff.
Did he?
Actually, yeah, you're right. This is year 1.
Yeah.
So he must have.
So we started, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
So that mansion was empty. Now it's going to be full of evidence.
You called it, man. Yeah.
That's why the house is empty.
Yeah. He's out there looking to fill it.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't find anything in that old house or that old building they burned out. So we'll see what he finds.
Are we gonna try to live of each other? Sorry. The line from Batman, remember?
Mm.
I gotta say, I like that that Miller made him flawed. You know, like he wasn't perfect. You know, it would have been really easy to just make him like this perfect character and write him that way. The one thing, he's a perfect cop, but he's not a perfect husband or a perfect father. It's good stuff. That dude knows how to write. See, he's just destroying that table. He's not stealing it.
Yeah.
Filler.
He'll be like, "What kind of wood is this table made of?" Just, this would look good in the my dining room.
See, that's the old Batman. Won't kill you, but will hurt you real bad.
And then I'll steal your ottoman.
Yep.
If he can fit it under his cape.
That's why you got the Batcopter, man.
Why do you think the front end of the Batmobile has always been that big?
It just opens up.
The reactor is in the back, right? Just saying.
It's like don't mind if I take this little mini fridge. You know, keep my sodas.
Robin goes through those cans of Coke pretty goddamn quick.
Yeah, it's like Batman. Why is this? Why is this mini fridge? Say, for Johnny. Like, don't worry about it, kid. That's just one of my aliases. Gargoyle says, but they changed the pimp he was doing lines in the comic. Yeah, I don't think they can get away with that on the animated movies.
Yeah, they did a lot. Actually, I was pretty surprised with the animated Batman: The Dark Knight Returns, where they had the feminazi with the swastika boobs. But they changed some other stuff when they're interviewing some of the people. I can't repeat what one of the guys says in the original comic, but they changed it in the
like Chris says, the Bat Burglar hasn't emerged yet in year 1.
Yeah.
You slut.
Dear Lord. Quite charming.
Hmm.
What did Pinocchio do to her? The fuck?
Oh damn.
Hmm.
And she's got a point. They won't think it's Batman. They'll be like, oh, Batman doesn't scratch people in the face. Clearly, this is
Now-
the work of another person.
Hey,
If she went-
it is Elisa Dushku that plays Catwoman and Down. I recognize her voice. I'm like, huh. I went to check. It's Elisa.
Now, if
Is it really?
if she went through the city with her shirt open, then they wouldn't mistake her for Batman because all they'd be talking about not the ears, they'd be talking about the titties.
That's true.
There you go.
They're like, there goes Tit Man.
Well, you got to show off sleeves. It's only you and Alfred. You don't care how many push-ups you can do.
Hey, dude, the only place he can do it is Alfred. He won't tell no one. Nobody can know that he's that fit.
See, he's got. I think it started because he's got a new table right on the
I
other
know.
side of that chair.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Collection is growing right there, right before our eyes.
Criminal
I've
mastermind.
got like a green cat.
Yeah. Some red ones.
I think he might be. I mean, I can kind of see the red, but the green one, you might have to get him checked. He might be dying. You know, this is turned green and crock over and kill him. Tell me what to do.
I mean, you might be right about the never truly free thing, but I feel like if you threaten a dude's kid, that's really gonna. I don't know. I could see a lot of dads being like, "All right, well, I guess I have to kill you then." That's just, I don't know. I guess that'd just be my thoughts on it. I'm not a dad, so what the fuck do I know? But
Did any of you read the Daredevil series before you did the Batman?
yeah,
They're pretty good too.
they are really good. Yeah. Yeah, I think Frank Miller's probably one of the best writers that Marvel or DC ever had. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, he's got to be one of the best writers in comic books, just in general.
Even Ronin, pretty
Mhm.
different but very freaking good.
X was good too. That said, I haven't read Superman Year One,
Yeah, me neither.
so I can't speak to that. But yeah,
Damn. I'll take the kid and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Cold blooded. Now you all gotta die.
yeah. That would have been my exact reaction to that scenario. No, you have my kid. I'm gonna shoot your ass, you stupid son of a bitch. I'm not gonna just walk away.
Mm-hmm. Shot the wrong guy.
I mean, at this point, I feel like Barbara's probably just like, well, he can fuck anybody he wants now.
Parkour.
VHS and beta rentals.
I wonder how often this happens in Gotham.
It depends on how many times they get not as cop.
So this always happens.
Every time honest cop rolls in, there's just a big gunfight on a bridge.
Gargoyle says interesting part is Dark Knight Returns was published 4 years before year one.
I would
Yeah,
have checked the
yeah.
back first. I don't know.
I mean, if he really wanted to, make a point, he should have just tried to hit Gordon with the kid. Like, just swung it at him.
There we go.
And that's when the friendship got funded.
So they became best friends.
Somebody ain't happy.
That's the thing. There's always going to be somebody that's going to be unhappy when good news comes.
Mm-hmm. Can't please everybody.
Chris is saying he's never read or watched this. I would suggest you watch it because it's only an hour and 4 minutes. So you
Yeah.
can bang
It's only-
that out real quick.
But the trade paperback is not too expensive. It's on Amazon. It's totally freaking worth it.
And it's only 4 issues long, too.
Mm-hmm.
So it's definitely worth it.
All
It's a
right.
great series.
It's really good.
So yeah, guys, we will be back next week with another episode of the Watch Along stream. Please feel free to drop some suggestions and ideas for the next week's poll. And yeah, so where can they find you, fine gentlemen, at? Sin.
You can find me on my channel, on Ace's channel, on Chris's channel, on the Zayd channel. And you can find me everywhere on social media under Simon Sympathy or Inkslayer, The Artisan, and all those fine places. And please check out Tales on an Adverse.
Yes, Beacon.
You can find me on Twitter at the number 7 Legions Beacon, on YouTube, Parlor, Minds under Michael Beacon. And you can go to 7legions.com to learn more about the 7 Legions universe and back 7 Legions on Indiegogo.
Yes. If you're tired of waiting for your comics, if you're tired of making sure, checking to see if your campaign you backed even cares to update, you're just tired of the nonsense, you just go check out 7 Legions, order it. Beacon will get out of his pajamas, run down naked to his mailbox and ship a copy out right to you.
Yep.
You can enjoy it. One of the best reviewed comics in CG.
Yep.
So go check it out. And Mark.
You can find me on Twitter at Mark Makes Comics with an X, and you can find me on Minds at MF Comics. Grave Robbers is still alive and in demand on Indiegogo, so if you want to Get a badass Western horror book. Definitely pick that up. We're 2 away from 140 backers.
Oh, nice.
And just a few hundred, I think just a little bit over 200 away from our $6,500 stretch goal.
Sweet, man. That's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
So, yep, you can find me at Edwin Aces on Twitter. I'm here on Drawn Aces, Pimp Your Project stream every Friday night, hanging out with some cool creators. We had a great episode this last Friday. Hope we'll have another good one this Friday. We're here Sunday nights. Watch along stream. You know what we do, and please, please, please check out the Ace Volume 1 on Indiegogo. It's in demand. You have 30 days to pick up the sweet Akula metal prints. We're $95 away from 6,000, which would be awesome to be able to score. Go check it out. Very affordable campaign. You get awesome stretch goals that we've unlocked already. So it's all right there for you. So thank you to the chat, Gargle, Chris, anybody else who joined us. You guys rock. We will catch you next time. Peace.